Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be discussing all things quarter life crisis. I was super encouraged when I was reading the comments on both my YouTube channel, my Instagram, and my Facebook from all of you guys telling me that you experienced the same thing. For some reason I thought this was like only a girl situation and never considered that guys could go through it, but I had so many guys commenting and saying like, hey, totally been there, done that. So my favorite lesson that I've learned in my 20s is to trash the freaking timeline. Your future is made up of today's. So as long as you're taking steps towards your future, the timeline doesn't matter. There is goal, there's joy, there's purpose in every single day. What I figured out is that a lot of the emotions that come along with the quarter life crisis are because you're not at the destination yet. But I'm learning that you need to enjoy the journey. Cliche, I know. But it's so true. You can miss out on so much by just wanting to already be there. You don't have to have it all together. You don't have to be at your destination just yet. It's really okay, I promise. But what I will say is this is your moment. This is your time. Whatever you have been wanting to do, whatever goal you've been wanting to accomplish, today is your day. The 20s are scary, but the 20s are also pretty cool because you can create whatever life you want. You know, so you might be looking at your situation and you're saying, I'm unhappy with my life. I'm unhappy with the way that it's planning out. I totally get it. I've been there. Sometimes I'm still there. But what I have to decide is, hey, I have all of the freedom in the world to create whatever life I want. So you have to decide. This is on you. You have to decide who you are, what you want, and then you have to take action. You have to go after it. One of the things that I find super funny right now is the Pinterest expectation versus reality memes. They are hilarious to me because they're so true. And it's sort of like what life looks like. You know, we have this expectation of what things are supposed to look like. And then over here we have the reality of what it does look like. Not always bad, just sometimes different. And so I have been learning how to walk life out, not necessarily expecting it to look picture perfect, but learning how to cope and deal with and make the most out of what I do have. You know, there's this saying that says the grass is greener on the other side, or sometimes the grass isn't always greener on the other side. And I've realized that sometimes the grass is only greener because it's turf, because it's fake. Like there's so many times where people post on Instagram or Facebook or any different social medias about what their life looks like, but we have to realize that that's only a highlight reel. So you can't measure this scene of your life, this season of your life, to someone's trailer, their highlight reel, the best parts of the movie of their life. You can't, those two things aren't comparable, they're apples and oranges. So you have to decide, hey, this is what I have, this is what I'm gonna work with, and this is what I'm gonna do to make my life the life that I've dreamed of. For some reason, we've come up with this idea that the 20s is when you're supposed to have it all. Not true. The 20s is when you're supposed to discover yourself, and so many times we get caught up in having it all that we forget to discover ourselves. We forget to realize who we are, what we want. We're so busy chasing other people's dreams that we don't have the opportunity to chase our own dreams. I've discovered and I've said for myself that this is the time of my life where I'm going to take risks. I'm gonna choose this time to fail, and I'm gonna choose to fail forward. You know, there's a difference between failing and then, you know, not doing anything with that failure, just groaning and moping over what you wanted that you didn't get. But there's something different that you can do, you know? There's the saying that says that you fail forward. So you take those failures and you use them as a path to your success. I've taught myself that I owe it to myself to fail. I'm gonna take every single thing, every single failure of my life, and I'm gonna move it towards my success. I know that I have dreams. I know that I'm going to accomplish those dreams. Achieving your dream starts with today. You know, we always have this idea of the future and what the future is gonna look like, but the future is made up of today's. So what you do today, tomorrow, the next day leads to your future. So what can you do today that will propel you towards the future that you want? For me, it took me 3 years to start this channel. I was scared of failing, and there's this idea that, you know, you have to get everything right, and it's simply not true. I'm learning that there's always someone connected to you, to your purpose. So whatever you feel like is your dream, your calling, your purpose, it's for you. Yes, don't let anyone tell you that it's not for you. I can't tell you, way more than 10 to 12 people have contacted me and said, I'm gonna finally start my YouTube channel. I've been inspired by you starting your YouTube channel. Girl, I got like 120 subscribers. Like, what me stepping out and doing what I felt I was called to do has propelled someone else to do what they're called to do. It's kind of this chain reaction thing. Once you do what you're supposed to do, other people will follow suit. I think in our 20s, we are looking for this sense of value. We want to know that we're valued, that our life matters, that our life has a lot of times we define our value by what we do, and let's just cut that out. Throw that out the window. You are valued because of who you are. Inside of you, you have everything you need to accomplish every dream, every vision, every calling, every purpose that's already inside of you. So if no one's ever told you, or no one's told you in a long time, I want to tell you today, you are valued, you are needed. The world needs what you have to offer. The funny thing is that, when you start to go after your dream, you will certainly find the people who aren't on board with it, the people who don't support you. It's sometimes a lonely road, but you have to decide that you're going to encourage yourself and help yourself forward. Not everyone is called to go to the next level or go to the next season of life with you, and that's a lesson that's hard to learn in your 20s. So I know something that kept me from starting my YouTube channel is what I didn't have. So I waited 3 years to get the camera I wanted, to get the lighting that I wanted, to get the microphones that I wanted, to get the wallpaper that I wanted, the chair that I wanted, the pillow that I wanted, everything that I wanted, the plant that I wanted that's dead. I'm looking at it outside, that's completely brown. I let all of those things stop me from accomplishing something that I really wanted to do. For me, I realized that it wasn't the things that was stopping me, it was the fear that was stopping me. The fear of failure, the fear of not being successful, the fear of putting myself out in the world and having people judge me and having people see if I fail. Who cares? Do what you're called to do. So here's a lesson. You will learn as you go, but you have to go. I was recently on a Delta flight, and I remember the lady saying, the first step to connection is departure. It's so true. In order to connect to the dream that you have for your life, you have to first step out and depart from where you are into your future. So to end this all today, I just want to say to you to point your expectation in the direction of your dream. So whatever you expect is what you'll accomplish. If your expectation is pointed in the direction of your dream, you'll achieve it. But if your expectations are that you'll fail, that you'll never do anything great, then guess what? You won't. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next Wednesday.